Hey everyone! I hope everyone's doing all right. I know it's been a very long time, but I decided to take a 2 month break because I felt I was kind of overwhelmed. I found myself thinking too much of the future instead of just enjoying the moment, and that led to, burnout. So hopefully now I'll stick around for longer. So, in my break, I've been focusing on my pieces, and I also caught COVID. While I was stuck at home, I decided to take on a challenge of learning Rachmaninoff's Prelude Opus 23 number 5 in G minor. And man, oh man, has it been a ride. It's one of the most difficult pieces that I've ever played. Anyway, the topic of today's video is about modes in music. You know that there are minor modes and major modes. So what is the difference really between the two? Most people say that major equal happy, minor equals sad. I'll give you an example. So one way through which institutions teach us about the difference between major and minor keys, or modes, is by associating major keys with happiness and minor keys with sadness. However, as you grow by playing your certain instrument and you add more pieces to your repertoire, you start to ask more questions. Are major and minor keys absolute happiness and sadness? I don't think so. It ultimately depends on the character of the piece. What I've realized and through my experience is that a piece could be in a major key or in a major mode, but it's not necessarily conveying sentiments of happiness. I've played multiple pieces that are in major keys, but I'd feel very sad while playing them. And the same could be said about minor keys as well. It could be a minor, supposedly sad key, but it could get you on your feet and you feel like, wow, this is conveying more sentiments of happiness. It's the same as talking about, isolating music. Let's not talk about music for a moment, but it's the same as talking about happiness and sadness. Everyone says no one can ever reach a state of absolute sadness or happiness, and I believe it's true. And the same applies to music. It's not two extremes. We're not talking about binaries here. We're talking about spectrums, because not all pieces are created equal. So we can't say that all major keys or all major pieces are happy, and the same about minor keys. It ultimately depends on the character of the piece and the intentions of the composer. So in conclusion, be a major piece, but it could be very sad and sentimental and emotional. And vice versa for the minor key that could convey completely opposite emotions. So it's very important to understand the differences between major and minor, because as a classical musician, or if you're interested in classical music, you'll be encountering these keys or these modes a lot. There you go. Today we discussed major and minor modes. Hopefully you benefit from this video, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any classical music content. See ya!